Hello, Aquarius. It's Lulu, and welcome to House of Radio. All right, I'm going to do your indie read here today. See what comes up for you. The way that they started is not the way that it looks like they are ending here today. It's mostly what you need to hear and what may be around you that may be affecting your situation that you need to hear. But the crowning card will be a frequency card, and we'll see what comes out in the Osho deck to expound on the frequency. What information do you have here for Aquarius? Universal love, number 44. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. I like it, okay? So let's see what's going on. Universal love. Maybe in a space where you just, you really like, it's one thing to say I'm letting folks be where they at, and it's a whole other thing to just understand with compassion that they are where they are, and it doesn't affect you unless they're in close proximity to you, etc., et al. My life is good. My life is glorious. It is beautiful. I am happy to be here and a part of be a creator within the creation. Okay. Yeah. That's the other side. All right. What you got here for Aquarius, honey? That's a lot of cards that flipped over. Hold on. Give me 3 cards, please. What do you have here for Aquarius? Ooh, trust. I like it. Flying, soaring, being carried. What do you have here for Aquarius? Postponement. What do you have here for Aquarius? That's a lot of cards. What's up, Aquarius? Past lives. I'm going to pull one more card because that card has been coming out a lot today, going with the flow. All right. So you're being reminded. This is a reminder to go with the flow, basically. Maybe you're going back to a space in your life where things weren't as complicated as they are now, and you're picking up something that you dropped. Okay. Now let's see what this has to do with trust. Trust postponement. Something that's happening here. There's something that things may not be working out the way that you want them to, but they will work out the way that they are supposed to. Making sure that you keep up with the color in life and not allow yourself to become dull, or this is just a transient moment. This isn't something that is long withstanding, something that is going to just continue to happen. You're in that space where there's a huge transition that is happening, but it also goes back into between trust and going with the flow. Those are 2 beautiful cards. Before making a decision, or before someone around you makes some type of decision, here it's going to require that you trust in the process. What is this trust card? So I feel like y'all are in flow. 5 of Wands and the Fool. Before a new beginning comes, you're going to have to go into this space where you trust that all of this stuff will mull over. This may be some type of conflict, competition, energetic interference, real tough on the energetic interference. The way that you move forward is going to have more to do with you balancing out yourself, mastering yourself, being the alchemist in your own life. Temperance. Temperance and the 8 of Torches. I don't start coughing until I sit down to do these reads. I don't like it. All right. Okay. Temperance and the 8 of Wands. So this is rapid movement. This is a lot of movement, but I feel like it's a flowing movement. Things are just automatically connecting and making sense. You're automatically in your space of relaxation, but also very balanced in the way that you process information before even saying something. Because it's like you can't dive in with your head or your heart. You have to dive in with a balanced head and heart. You may get tingles in your legs. You may even be in a space where you feel comfortable in your skin to the point where it's hard for... You've been renewed like an eagle. It's hard for people to disturb your peace. Okay? So right off the bat, this has a lot to do with just you and how you handle situations. Nobody else is really coming up unless you're dealing with a Sagittarius. But I really feel as though you, with this Sagittarius energy and this Temperance, this is the Philosopher's Stone, and knowing what to do and what does that mean to you. Maybe you've been researching that, or that's something that's come up a lot lately. Something you've been pondering. The worst is behind you. What is this Eight of Wands and this Temperance card? Eight of Wands and Temperance. Eight of Pentacles. Keeping your eyes on your own paper. Really going into a space where any type of mental conflict, any stress, worry, anxiety, whatever this is, you're putting that behind you, going into your shell to figure out what it is that you need to do next with this Hermit card, Three of Cups. This is reuniting with the angelic self, but overall I feel as though you have a lot to celebrate. That also can be an alchemy card as well, mixing and mastering potions and the way that you mix and master your emotions. There is a King of Wands here. Someone may be transitioning and they are reaching out to you before they transition, reaching out to give you some type of justice in a situation. What the fuck? They don't have to be done, but I do feel like if you've been having an issue with someone, they are coming in to speak their piece before they roll out, basically. Or before they change locations, jobs, whatever this is. Eight of Pentacles. Six of Wands. You're going to be victorious in the way that you are putting this together. You map something out, and things are really about to change in your life. And I feel like there's a King of Cups or someone here who has a lot of feelings for you, but they go back and forth with themselves about the feelings that they have. That may be energetic interference in itself, but overall I feel as though you're going to be victorious and triumphant in what it is that you are mastering. You may even be mastering something that helps other people get out of their head. You may be creating something that helps people get out of their head or get out of prison, or helping with laws being changed. Yeah, you're helping with some type of laws being changed, co-parenting, something like that. Six of Cups, 66, 866, 668. All right. Return. That's a return. That's just, so let's go move forward, because this Six of Cups is picking up something that's dropped, right? Getting into this nostalgic space. Just be mindful of being in that space too long can cause for you to miss an opportunity. What is this Four of Swords? This postponement. Putting off things that don't matter. Putting off things that, you know, were vying for your attention. The Tower. The Tower is pushing you into a space, preparing you for a new adventure. But you have to really resolve some of this old emotional energy here. See the bright side of things. Really stabilize energetically, as well as in your home, your workspace. Paying attention to creative projects that you need to, until this wheel turns and things really begin to move forward in a whole other type of way. Some of you may be in school or going learning something new that is going to add to your plate instead of take away from it for the moment. But there will be someone coming in who has strong feelings or a strong connection with you that's going to help you. There's a lot of protection around you. What is this? Past lives? Justice. Something is being right. A wrong is being righted. You've been through a lot. So whatever this is that you've been through that caused you any type of this is conditioning. This is programming. This is being in a space where you have, like, this may be imposter syndrome, nine of wands and the Eight of Swords. This is a breakthrough that is coming through that, you know, you're going to have to just go with the flow in your process. Because I feel as though what was meant to stop you isn't stopping you, but there is a breakthrough that is coming after you take time out to reevaluate. You've been waiting for this. You haven't told anyone about this. You've been waiting for this. There is a Queen of Cups in the reverse who feels lost without you. This person may be very jealous-hearted. They may use their intuition to, they feed off of other people's sympathy, right? This may be someone who has a younger child. They don't get a lot of sleep. This Queen of Cups in the reverse. Justice will prevail. You're committing yourself to something here. This Queen of Cups in the reverse may even be feeling lost without you, feel ghosted, or they don't handle rejection well. This is the type of person that if you don't do something a certain type of way when you go out with them, this is somebody with low self-esteem. Let's just put it like this. Low self-esteem, but they have a high expectancy rate when it comes to what they want people to do. So justice is being served. Someone is about to see that you were telling the truth. You were the reason that you had to pull away is because they weren't listening to you, and now you are there seeing that you told the truth or you tell the truth. What is this past life energy? The Four of Pentacles. The way that you used to do something in the past when it comes to your boundaries, when it comes to who you give what to. This is a stabilizing force coming into your life. Stabilizing the finances, stabilizing the way that you view yourself. This may be diet, exercise, really getting in the gym and sticking to a structured plan. Being mindful of who you give what time to, what energy to. Seven of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles. You may have a lot of options and you're confused about the options that are available. But I feel as though you're going to progress with one person, Two of Wands. This may upset another person. Okay, you gave them too many chances. They were very confrontational. They were very judgmental. They were very nitpicky. Yeah, you may be communicating that with them like, look, you just too much for me to deal with. It's too much for me to handle. It's too much going on. Okay. Seven of Swords. Somebody feel like you lied to them or you lied about something, but I don't think so. Maybe a work partnership, somebody you walked away from. They keep telling you, tell me the truth, tell me the truth. They want to hear what they want to hear. Four of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Star. So this Queen of Cups is now in the upright. I feel like this person will be healing, but now they feel they're in a space of not knowing what they want because they fucked up in the past. Could be a man or a woman. But somebody fucked up in the past. You got on your feet. You thought about what it is that you need to do and how you need to do it and walked away. And you realized that opportunities were beckoning. There were opportunities on the way as long as you go with the flow. There was someone or a job or something that was worth it. The Nine of Swords and the Devil. Don't let your anxiety get in the way. Your stress, confusion, worry, any type of depression maybe trying to lurk. It's something weird with the mind. And Nine of Swords. And the Devil. I don't like it. Be mindful of the conversation you're having with yourself and other people. Notice how the thoughts that you have show up in conversations and if it is valid or not. This may even be in a space where you get these fucked up synchronicities that try to put you back in a space that you were. Be careful of your thoughts because, again, these phones and computers and all of this stuff picks up information based on our thoughts. So you don't want the highest thoughts, the highest ideals going on so that you can only have things that fall into alignment the way that they are supposed to because it's wild out here. Four of Swords and the Ten of Wands. It's too much of a burden for you to have to deal with whatever this is. What is this? Let me see something. What is this that is trying to bother Aquarius? Because I don't like it. What is this that's trying to bother Aquarius, child? Queen of Wands. Somebody's trying to cause issues, trying to get you out balance, Temperance in reverse. Maybe a Sagittarius, somebody trying to argue with you. Temperance and a Knight of Swords. Like somebody is really pissing me off. Because why are they trying to get you to argue, trying to get you in a space where you don't know your up from your down? This may be someone who, want your attention so bad. That's what it looks like. They want your attention so bad they're willing to do any and everything. Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups. They are in a space where they feel like you did them wrong. They feel like, since you're not communicating with them, their feelings are so hurt. They put too much expectancy on you. They put you in a position of too much power in their life. Too much power over their mind and what they do. Like, the fuck? What is this going with the flow? It's too wild for me. Go with the flow. If you don't know what you want, just go with the flow until you figure it out. Four of Cups. Be in a space, of what is satisfying to you. You may be in that empty space where you have everything that you want. You don't know what else that you may want. You just stick it to what it is that you are going through and how you are going through it until more information is revealed because, child, you got to be strong to go through this change, honey. This ain't for the weak. Death and a rebirth. There it is. This transformation is coming through. You got 22. The cross that you have to bear, the burden that you have to bear. Your progress is going to continue to show itself. It's just going to be a slow and steady progress. There it is, the Wheel of Fortune. You got what it takes to make sure that your stability, you are stable and secure. The Four of Wands. This is just like you doing the work, and you have a lot to show for the work that you are doing. Whether other people recognize it or not, it's not your responsibility. You don't have to explain too much to people at this time, because I just really feel like you are in flow. So when you're in that flow state, enjoy it, and, you know, create highlights of what it's like to be in that space, so that you'll be able to come back to that space when things get a little hectic or things pick up and begin to, you know, go all types of different types of ways, sideways, up, down, breach, baby. Okay.